If you hate amazing food and amazing views, then turn it off now, because we're going to Rosarito and it doesn't get better than this today on The Wandering. So I started by taking the Amtrak from the LA area down to San Diego. It actually drops you off right downtown San Diego at Santa Fe Depot. From there, you can walk across the tracks and pick up the trolley. And the trolley takes you from Santa Fe Depot all the way to San Isidro. Right, I just got off the Amtrak. I'm waiting for the trolley to get to San Isidro. It's about, what time is it? 9:14 p.m. So I'm gonna get to the border, cross pretty late, and then hopefully get a cab or Uber down to the hotel. We'll see how it goes. Now the whole time I was on the trolley, I was freaking out. It's like there were two parts of my consciousness. One saying, this is very dangerous, do not cross the border at night. And the other one that was saying, don't be scared, let's go, let's do this. All right, so I made it to the port of entry of San Isidro. So we'll see how it goes. I hate the thought of moving around Tijuana in the middle of the night, but pray for me. Let's see how it goes. Once I got to the other side, there were actually several cabs waiting just to take people to wherever location they're going to. So I decided to go to Tacos El Frank. I took a cab. The cab was 200 pesos, which is roughly $10. And actually this place has been rated in the Michelin Guide. So I don't know how many street taco joints are on the Michelin Guide, but this is definitely one of them. They asked me how many I wanted. I got 4 tacos. And then when I saw the size of them, I'm like, oh, I'm probably not gonna be able to eat all of them. But then when I started eating them, I was definitely able to finish them. They were so good. I forgot to ask for mild sauce. I was gonna die. The pastor was straight off the trompo. Carne asada, you can see them just chopping away carne asada here all night. My 4 tacos and a drink also came out to 200 pesos. So that was about 10 bucks. And after I was done, I called an Uber. The Uber picked me up at Tacos El Frank and then took me to Las Rocas Resort and Spa, which is a little bit outside of Rosarito. So I made it to the hotel. I was on a train for like 6 hours. I was on the trolley for another hour, but here's the room. The reason I chose Las Rocas is because it's outside of the craziness of Rosarito. Rosarito can be crazy party town. I didn't really go to party. I just kind of wanted to hang out, relax, and recalibrate. So when I was walking around this place, it was actually a beautiful location, but it was only $100 a night. They offered a decent free breakfast that was included with your stay. It was actually pretty good. When I was eating my breakfast, there was these pretty aggressive birds and they stole this gentleman's pancake, which you can see here. And then when the bird landed, the bird that's on top of the fountain just started laughing. So I thought that was pretty funny. The bird just robbed that gentleman's pancake. The next day, I got up early in the morning and I headed to downtown Rosarito. I walked around the Rosarito Beach Hotel. It's been around for about 100 years. The inside of it was beautiful. You can see the ceilings here, all made out of wood. From the Rosarito Beach Hotel, you can actually walk onto the pier. Pier is beautiful. You can climb down into the beach and into the party area. tapas and beer. That's where the debauchery goes on. Definitely not where I'm gonna be. So my cabbie had actually told me about a restaurant that sells cantaritos. Cantaritos is something from Jalisco, from Guadalajara, which is the place where I grew up. Oh my gosh, it's so freaking good. He's bringing some ceviche. He swore up and down that it was amazing, so I'm craving some amazing ceviche. The ceviche was actually really good. You can see a mountain of ceviche right here. It had shrimp, octopus, whitefish. So I put a little extra lime on there, some hot sauce, and went to town on that. After that, I'm sure you all have seen on TikTok or Instagram this place called Los Portales or El Encanto. It's pretty much a castle that's on the side of a cliff. In that castle are several different restaurants. I was walking around, checking it out. It was all decked out for Christmas. People were there taking lots of pictures, lots of families. But then I started walking and I heard a band playing Sabor a Mí. That band was pretty good. You can see it here. Okay, it's my place.
Let's get it rolling.
This is the moment I decided this is where I'm gonna eat. It was actually a place called Palenque.
Adelante, bienvenido.
Gracias. Went in there and was actually able to get the best seat in the house. I call it the best corner in the world. So it was this corner spot, and you can look down into El Encanto and Los Portales. You can see the people eating there. You can see just the waves crashing all day against the rocks there. So this is called the mezcalita, just like a tamarind mezcal drink. These guys are basically playing all of my favorite songs. It's like, can there be anything more perfect than this? It's like you're eating in this beautiful location, and the food and the drinks. God, what an amazing gift from God. I got queso fundido, which is pretty much a bowl of melted cheese. And the waiter actually suggested that I should get arrachera in it. Arrachera is steak, and it also had mushrooms. It was so good. Look at that, handmade. Had to make me a paloma. So basically I just sat there, drank my drink, ate my food, watched the waves crash, listened to pretty much all my favorite songs these guys were playing. It was an amazing afternoon. After I got out of Los Portales, there was actually a guy selling handmade cigars. He swore up and down that he made them in his house. I don't know if he was telling the truth, but they looked pretty good, so I bought one. After that, I went back to the hotel, and as the sun was setting, I was just smoking a cigar out there on the grass. The next day, I woke up early in the morning, had my cabbie take me to the border. I made it here at 8:54. Get ready to cross back. See how it goes. There is a long line that forms near the famous Zona Norte. So I lined up. It took about 60 minutes, and then it's a big long line, takes you inside this building, and then there's US Customs, Border Patrol there. They check my passport, and once they checked everything, they just let me go right through. I got back on the trolley, headed to the train, and then went straight home. Behind me is Santa Fe Station. Made it back to San Diego safely. I know I was freaking out, but everything turned out amazing. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. See you next time.